was triggered. I have no doubt the US will come to the rescue here, we will come to the rescue of the US, and we need each other for our collective protection. You made a... He said last night in his presser that he was doubtful whether the Europeans would come to the rescue if Article 5 would be triggered. I tell him, yes, they will. And they did on the 11th of September 9/11 in 2001, when for the first and only time Article 5 was triggered. I have no doubt the US will come to the rescue here, we will come to the rescue of the US, and we need each other for our collective protection.
A single statement from the NATO chief sent shockwaves across global politics. Why? Because it directly pushed back against Donald Trump's doubts about whether Europe would ever defend the United States. And at the center of this storm, NATO's most sacred promise, Article 5. This is not just a war of words. This is a moment that could redefine NATO itself. NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, speaking at a major global forum in January 2026, addressed Trump head-on. After Trump questioned whether Europe would come to America's aid if Article 5 was triggered, Rutte's response was clear and unequivocal. Yes, they will. Rutte didn't stop there. He pointed to history. The message was simple. NATO is built on mutual dependence. But this statement comes at a time of unprecedented strain. The biggest flashpoint? Greenland, a semi-autonomous Danish territory now at the heart of a geopolitical crisis. Trump has renewed his push for U.S. control over Greenland, calling it critical for American national security amid Russian and Chinese activity in the Arctic. When Europe pushed back, Trump responded with threats, tariffs, trade war warnings, and even hints of force. In response, NATO allies moved fast. France, Germany, the UK, Nordic countries, and others deployed troops to Greenland for joint Arctic exercises, a symbolic show of solidarity with Denmark. A clear signal: Europe will not bend. This crisis has sparked a stunning question. What if the US itself triggers Article 5 against NATO? Danish officials have warned that any US military action in Greenland would invoke collective defense, an ironic and potentially explosive scenario. NATO turned against its most powerful member. Trump's distrust of NATO is not new. He has long called the alliance unfair, criticizing low defense spending and demanding allies pay more or risk losing US protection. In his view, alliances are transactional. No payment, no promise. And while NATO struggles internally, others are watching closely. Russia benefits from a divided alliance, a weakened deterrent in Ukraine and the Arctic. China benefits too, as alienated Europeans look for partners beyond an unpredictable America. So this is bigger than Greenland, bigger than tariffs, bigger than one statement. This is about whether NATO, the bedrock of global security for decades, can survive its greatest internal test.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.